For this presentation, we'll be talking about the North American Free Trade Agreement, or the NAFTA. The agenda for today, we'll be talking about 9 subjects. The number 1 is member states. Number 2 is historical background. Number 3 is the objectives. The 4, Canada's involvement. 5 is the strengths and benefits of the NAFTA, and also the weaknesses and drawbacks of the NAFTA. The evaluations do benefit outweigh drawbacks, conclusions, and the video link, and all my works cited. For the member states, there's only 3 member states. There's Canada, United States, and Mexico, which Mexico is the 3rd to join. It was effective the 1st of January 1994, was also in conclusion and effective till June 30th, 2020. It was replaced by the USMCA, or the CUSMA, on July 1st, 2020. The historical background. It originated from 1988, Canada-US. It is bipartisan, is US support under Reagan, President Reagan, President Bush, and President Clinton. It was signed December 1992, it was ratified in 1993, and it came into force in January 1st, 1994. It is superseded by USMCA after renegotiation under Trump, and it entered in July 1st, 2020. The objective. It is to eliminate tariffs on most goods within 5 to 15 years across NAFTA. It expands cross-border trades in agriculture, automobiles, and services. It enforces intellectual property rights, investors' protections, and disputes settlement. It includes side agreements, labor, and AALC is the trade name, and environmental standards, which his name is NAAEC. Now for the most important part, Canada's involvement. As a founding member, Canada gained access to the largest trading bloc globally because of the US. It exports led growth. 2003 saw industries with tariffs cuts gain 15% productivity, manufacturing, employment, steady, sector-wide impact, agri-food trade with the US and Mexico, 42 billion per year, auto integration across borders, concerns regularity, sovereignty, supply management, energy, proportionality, and environmental protection. Now for the strengths and benefits of the NAFTA. Its trade volume growth. Trilateral trade rose from US is around 290 billion in 1993 to over US 1.2 trillion in 2016. The investment inflows, FDI, surged notably in auto and petrochemicals. Consumers' outcomes, lower prices, and expanded product choices, effectiveness from integrated supply chains. Also job creation. Millions of Canadian jobs depend on trade. Ontario to jobs, agri-food sector. Standard improvements. Side agreements strengthened labor and environmental protection. Now for the contrary, the weaknesses and drawback. Manufacturing job losses. 700K US job loss. Canada saw shifts in auto jobs, estimated 30K. Wage pressure and rising inequality in US and Mexico, also because of Trump's and all of these paparazzi, I'll say. Mexican agriculture decline, 2 to 5 million farmers displaced. Environmental risk, Maquiladora pollution, sorry for the name. Lax enforcement, pushing cross-border degradation. Also regularity, sovereignty, Canada tied to energy export terms, pressure on supply management. Investor-state dispute, costly legal claims, concerns over ISDS provision, which is also very in court, and everything done is there. In my evaluation, which I done, is a net economic gain, trade triple growth, efficiency, job creation in sector like agri-food and service, social cost, localized manufacturing losses, wage stagnation, environmental burdens, and regularly compromises. Regulatory compromises, sorry. Conclusion: benefits of regional economy integration outweighs drawback, provided Canada implements strong social and environmental mitigation policies. Sorry for language. It's sorry. Conclusion and video. Conclusion: NAFTA fundamentally reshaped North American trade, expanding markets, modernizing industries, and boosting consumer choice. However, it also brought significant disruptions that could require policy solutions and generational support and fair transition. Thank you very much.